Yeah, he has everything you want in a goalkeeper. 6'4", he has the size, commands the box well, uses his feet extremely well. Wasn't tested much on Tuesday. Yeah, coming off injury, .73 goals against average, 32 saves, so just about 3 saves through their 11 games. And that's a big key for Louisville. You asked me earlier what their defensive keys are. I think another big one is they have size. So it's really hard to cross the ball over them. They are touch tight when they mark. You saw it there. That was a really good position for Perez in the box, but really had no options in the box because they had it locked down nicely with their marks. He was trying to find Traustason in there and couldn't.
To Chase Vasquez right there, who paces the team with 3 goals and 2 assists on the year. Also a note right there you see on your screen, number 11, and Michael Lee. Didn't get the start last week, trying a couple things different, maybe coming into the game to try to get some fresh legs. He does get the start here this Friday evening.
Well, when you mentioned the youth of this lineup for Louisville, that's the way it's been all year. They haven't given a single start to their seniors. But at this point in the season, especially if you're a freshman or sophomore, the legs start to get a little bit heavy. You've been playing a lot of games. You've been training a lot. So I think that was part of the thinking against Belmont was let's rotate some guys. Let's keep some guys a little bit fresher for the weekend because this is a very big ACC game for both of these teams as they try and get into the tournament race.
Michael Lee, the active leading goal scorer for Louisville going back to last season. Let's take a look at the head coach for Louisville and John Michael Hayden, who usually goes by JMH in his 7th year here at Louisville, was the midfielder there with Indiana and the College Cup champion in 03 and 04.
Yeah, scored some legendary goals for that Hoosiers team to get them those 2 College Cup championships. And, you know, it's always good to see those players that are kind of the heart and soul of a college team go on to become coaches and bring that experience and that intensity to the sideline that they did to the field.
And we had a conversation with him earlier this week and just really was just frustrated and just disappointed in that match against Belmont. It felt like it was a game they should have won, but just trying to find a way to get Louisville going. It's really been a tale of 2 different seasons. They started the season out 5-0, their best start in program history, but since then it's just been sort of a free. Send it back to the far side, back over there to Parham. Parham sends it, squares it back up to Michael Lee. Has some space, kicks it back out to Kamara. Kamara's shot goes wide.
Lee's activity on that play was fantastic. Found an extra gear to get to that ball first. Seemed like the defender was sleeping a little bit. That allowed Lee to come in and make a nice incisive pass, and then that's got to be better from Kamara.
Kamara still looking for his first goal on the season. Is tied for the team leading in assists, which is actually also 5th in the conference.
But the stats kind of tell the story. 15 shots, only 4 on target. He's gotten opportunities, but he hasn't been too accurate.
And a Louisville team that Virginia Tech really expected to come out hot. And then Virginia Tech just wanted that first 10 minutes here so far just to settle down a little bit. This is a very hungry Cardinals team. What is your thoughts so far on this the Virginia Tech team kind of fending off this Louisville offense?
Yeah, I think they've done a nice job defensively. Really, that last attack was the only time they've really been troubled. And then on offense, again, I think their strength is working it wide. They've done that with more direct play like on the last attack. These are not teams that are going to give up a lot of goals. So you have to be really efficient because one mistake could cost you the game.
And tackled right there for the whistle. Let's see who they're going to call this on.
It's going to go on Traustason, and he's going to get a warning. He's been a little physical. So I think the referee's just saying 1 or 2 more of those, and you're going to see a yellow card.
And him and Noah DeBlastis have very much made each other been 2 peas in a pod here to start this first half together.
Yeah, they're going to know what's in each other's pockets by the end of the game. I think that's such a key matchup in this game because, again, I think Virginia Tech's wide players are going to get service to Traustason.
Whiffed on it there. Here's Kondich, and going back, Sam Joseph just hit the side of his foot, didn't get everything he needed, let that ball bounce. Didn't take. Here's Virginia Tech, who has just been all over Louisville here so far inside to cross it up, going up with the foot. Nice play there to get that out. Still inside the box. Race support just kicks that one right to net and getting the left glove out in time. Another stretching save there by Sonetnoff.
VAR on this and look at it. So touch at the top of the box, tackle and tangle there. I didn't see a foul there. It might have been on the previous attack. Like they let play go here. This will be a good look at it. So Krenz towards the top of the box. Felicio chests it down. Does take some contact. I don't think that will be a penalty kick, but I think it's worth looking at least. And referee Kyle Johnson.
As you see right here, going to take another look at that. So, yeah, I agree. Didn't really see any there that would warrant a penalty kick, but want to make sure we get this right with 3 minutes to play in the first half.
Felicio.
The one time on this side, it was a quick one, and they'll do the same type of format again. Sends this one right up on net and batted out there. Nice work by Svetnov.
From Virginia Tech. This is the shot from Bellatrosh trying to bend it in against Svetnov all the way. Really tough there. Yeah, I like that set piece a lot. Bellatrosh had a ton of space at the top of the box. So you play it short, you play it to him. Hits it first time. That was an excellent save from Svetnov going to his right. Tough to make in traffic, too.
And he's been busy in this first half.
And this is virtually like a corner kick, too, with a long throw in.
Nice setup right in. And that one's headed out again by that back line of Louisville.
And that was a great throw.
Oh, how about that nifty looking move? Sends this one up and again headed out by the Cards.
But you see why Traustason is such a weapon for this team, because they cross it so well, but they don't have that target in there right now.
They'll reload again. This time it's batted out. Right there again, Svetnov, a nice save, and Louisville's been on their heels here.
A really good sequence here from Virginia Tech. This is the shot from Bellatrosh trying to bend it in against Svetnov all the way. Really tough there to punch it away from everybody, too. That's the really tough part. And then Declan Quill gets in deep. Tries to play it across, driven ball towards the near post. Svetnov again doing really well to keep it out of trouble. Hokies got to capitalize. This has been a lot of opportunities and a lot of set pieces here in the final minutes of this half.
The sixth corner. As that one goes out of bounds again. So a long one here from the far side. They're going to give it right to Quill to throw it in with 90 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, I think they wanted to go short there for Felicio, but he was adjusting his socks, so they couldn't do that. So now they go back to the option of the long throw of Declan Quill. Another really good throw and another really good win in the box there by the head of Jack Boring.
Stuck in front, trying to get him, put it back. Oh, that one may have went off the left side of the post.
Look at it. Great look here from the goal cam.
Right there in front, and again, yep.
What a kick save.
Virginia Tech all over Louisville. This side, that one deflected and kicked back out again.
Hokies are once again asking for a review of this. Look at it. So glad the referees get a couple different angles on this one.
So Alex Svetnov has been busy the last 15 minutes or so. Virginia Tech has been all over Louisville. It's a quick review, and we'll get our official word. And it looks like
the situation. So this is a good angle too. Absolutely off his thigh. Great job by the officiating crew. Yep, off that left thigh. That's the best angle we've seen.
But it's like you said with that left hand, how he just reacted.
They were able to get some joy early getting Lee in those wide channels, but since he's come off, they've really struggled to get their forwards on the ball.
How about that? Great pass, tic-tac-toe over there in the far corner to create some space. Here's Mercano inside the box, and that one goes through and out of bounds again. 8 shots for VT, 3 for Louisville on the evening.
That was a really good receive and layout there from Andy Sullins in the middle to create that chance. I like that, and I think that's the formula they can replicate with either Sullins or Traustason is play that center forward a little bit more direct, and then he can either shoot it or receive and turn or lay it off like Sullins did just there. I think those are kind of their true center forward types. Quill can do that too, but I think Quill is a little bit more comfortable in those wide spaces, trying to beat somebody off the dribble than being the final target.
Got to find a way to get going here. Here comes Vasquez with their first real opportunity we've seen from Louisville, and that one just goes out for Sam Joseph. Sam Joseph getting some action here is really the first opportunity we've seen on the Virginia Tech side for Louisville since really that where Sam Joseph just missed that kick and whiffed on it there a little bit and gave Louisville that small opportunity.
Well, flag was up anyway, so they got him in good position, but they got him in position by being offside.
These are two teams that are not called for offsides a lot. We did see a little bit more.
Haven't had to defend much in this game, but you see why Virginia Tech is so good defensively. Good shape there. 10 players behind the ball. Finally slow down Louisville, win it, and then draw a foul here at midfield.
Yeah, we're going to see right here if maybe no card given, so we continue on and move. But it's lowering the shoulder that we saw right there from Kamara. And tried a little bicycle kick and not able to finish there, but had the chance for Kamara there to try to pounce on it. This one sent back out to goal. And once again, Savetinoff makes the save.
Yeah, and this is a big moment. I think we'll see Traustason go the last 26 minutes of this game. So that changes the equation. Having a target, having a guy who's in good form with his finishing, that might be the difference in this game. Just getting Traustason in position once could be the difference in this game.
Wasn't able to see that on first hand, so corner kick number 9. They're still going to go for that quick look there, Michael. As that one's headed out inside, and he gets it in! VT finally breaks the deadlock, and they move in front.
Yeah, really good ball in. And again, I think the quick corner was huge there. Change the angle, get in a good position. You can see the frustration there from Louisville. They were not ready for that corner kick. And guess who? Dagur Traustason with his head again.
Off the corner. Knights times the charm and finds its way at another header in the back of the net.
Again, the service is excellent, but the work he does there, he's got a defender on him in Kuhoa Kali, and he also has the goalkeeper Savetinoff coming. Beats them both to the ball and then just does it out. Again, you don't have to hit that hard.
This one's sent to the far side inside the box. Traustason there tried to turn that one back around. Gives it over to Quill. Quill trying to fight some space there. This one's lasered right on net, and what a save getting made by Savetinoff. And the 10th corner upcoming for VT.
Yeah, going to his left, they're really good save. But again, the target there, when you have a guy with that size, holding up the ball. Another quick corner.
They're trying to go quick again. Lofts this one back out and just too strong there on the pass on the near side.
Traustason on that last attack, he got the ball at the top of the box.
His 5th goal on the season, has now scored in 3 of the last 4 games. Here's Quill with under a minute to play. Quill gets some space inside the box, inside Traustason. Can he get another one? He does! And he scores! 2nd goal on the day.
And a lot of times you'll see a player in that situation go to the corner and kill some time. Declan Quill kept going to goal. Again, it looked like Quill was just going to maybe go to the corner there. Again, the defender's trying not to foul there. And Quill took advantage, went inside. Traustason was wide open. That was on a day where Louisville has defended very well. They lost the biggest man on the field in that moment. And good finish, too. Saw where Savetinoff was and finished it. Savetinoff was really sitting at that near post. Not his best angle. And exactly where it needed to be from Traustason. And what a way to cap this half for Virginia Tech. First conference win, 4 in a row undefeated as well, 2 wins and 2 draws. And momentum going into a really important road game now against North Carolina.
So Louisville will once again drop and be shut out for the 4th straight game. Will drop now to 5-5-2 on the season and 1-5 in conference play.